everyone, it's me, Ryzen.
And Liz.
And it's the first game of the year. So get the Raiders at the Patriots, which is not the worst game to start with. Raiders are, yeah, I think they're a pretty solid team, but not like they're an elite, upper echelon. But they've been improving lately. Um, I think the biggest issue with this game is that no Christian Gonzalez. I mean, I could go over the injury report, but there's basically no one really of note other than Christian Gonzalez is out and Campbell was added, but he's expected to play. So the only real big injury is Gonzalez, unless by for some reason Campbell like re-aggravates more or something. But I don't think that's gonna happen. He seems like he's gonna play. So the biggest issue is going to be Brock Bowers. I don't. They're gonna have to slow him down somehow, and we don't have our safeties are concerning. So I like Craig Woodson, but I mean we got Woodson and Hawken back there now. Which I mean Woodson, him being a starter is I suppose good in the sense that your draft pick has won the starting role, but Jalen Hawken is not exactly aspire a lot of confidence in me, but they want faster guys that can go sideline to sideline. That's what they clearly want. So I wouldn't be surprised if they put corners on if they put Davis on Bowers at times, just because he's their best receiver. No disrespect to Jacoby Myers, but I mean he's not exactly inspiring a lot of fear in people. Good player, but not a number one. And we got to see how the line plays. That's the other big thing is Raiders have a pretty good D line, so we need to see what we get out of Campbell. Wilson is the left guard on the starting role. Hopefully he plays well. And I'm really worried about Bradbury in the center. He has not looked good. Wilson has looked good but pre-injury. Did not look good post-injury, unfortunately. Campbell was really, really good actually in preseason. He was excellent. I think he was the best left tackle in the preseason among rookies. So that's pretty good. He does seem to be better at run blocking than pass blocking, but his pass blocking was pretty good in preseason. Not perfect, but I mean you're not expecting that. He's not going to be Joe All, guys. It's the way it is. There was no Joe All, but he should at least be, I think, a good left tackle. And obviously, Winwoo's fine, and I'm not really worried about Moses there in the right tackle position. He's temporary, but I mean he's an improvement over what you had. So
For sure.
And Marcus Bryant has been pretty good as a swing tackle. So the line should be better. It's just a matter of how much better. Same with the receiving corps. They're better, but how much better?
Anything's an improvement over the last year.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I mean,
how bad they were last year. Anything is an improvement over last year.
Yeah, I mean, you got 6 receivers that at least belong on an NFL field. So, I mean, that's more than you could say for last year.
Yeah, true.
So, I expect them to. Plus, they should have a good run game. So I expect them to lean a lot on that and a lot on the play action pass this year. I think the Patriots can win this game. So, but I think it'll be close. I don't think it'll be a tough game.
The other interesting thing for the Raiders is that Pete Carroll is now their head coach, and Geno Smith is their quarterback.
He played very well against the Patriots last year, unfortunately for us. Geno Smith is a pretty solid quarterback.
Played for so many teams at this point.
Well, that's because he started on the Jets, and the Jets ruin quarterbacks for some reason.
Yeah, they do.
But I mean, he's not a bad player. He's pretty good quarterback. Not like elite or anything, but I mean he's starting quality quarterback, which is more than a lot of teams have.
Oh, the other thing for the Raiders is they don't have Cooper.
Right.
No, he retired.
Oh, he retired. Yeah. So Amari Cooper, yeah, he just retired. Although he looked really bad from the reports I saw, he looked really bad in camp.
Their camp.
He looked really bad. So it's really not that surprising that he retired. whatever. I mean, they don't have a good receiving core other than Brock Bowers. Obviously, Brock is a beast. He's an excellent tight end. So I mean, that's going to be the focus on our defensive spotlight focus here. Is they've got to try to limit him. I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of contact at the line, a lot of double, a lot of pressing.
It'll be interesting because Vrabel is a coach totally differently than Belichick did. At least when he was with the Titans, his coaching style was completely
Yeah.
different.
And I'm curious who is going to play, who's going to rotate in on the defensive line because Jennings, how much does he play? Because they keep really have kind of downgraded him, which is I think kind of weird because I just think he's a great player, and I just don't understand that. I know he's not the scheme fit that you want, but he got a lot of great players, so I think you should be using him on the edge. So I'm just be curious how much he plays, and let's see who's inactive because you know
There's not that many guys on defense that they could make inactive,
not
other
really.
than
It's
some I don't know.
going to be. I mean, unfortunately, I think Efton Chisholm's probably going to be inactive. Obviously, a third-string quarterback.
They cut that guy.
They did.
Yeah, I think they cut him.
DeVito?
Yeah, not DeVito, the other guy.
No, Woodson. They just signed DeVito.
DeVito, yeah,
Their
he'll be
third.
inactive.
Yeah, obviously he's an emergency quarterback. Woodson. Willerson. I don't remember his name.
The guy was
He was
awful.
awful.
Awful, 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 awful. He was like a 0 out of
Ben
100.
Woodson.
Yeah, something to whatever his name was. He was awful.
He was terrible.
Terrible in their preseason games.
But unfortunately, Josh Dobbs has not been very good either.
No, he was also
But
hospital ball throwing to players.
Look, this is to be blunt. Okay, if Josh Dobbs has to go in and play quarterback for an extended period of time, the season is over, guys. Okay, imagine if Kansas City lost Mahomes. I'm sorry, the season is over. Like it doesn't really matter what you have at backup quarterback that much. It really doesn't.
Unless you're like somehow really lucky.
And, yeah, unless you're in like a fluky thing where like when Brady took over for Bledsoe and you happen to have like the best backup quarterback in football at the time.
Or like how the 49ers somehow got lucky with Brock Purdy.
Well, yeah, I mean,
being an okay quarterback.
Doesn't happen too often. Usually
No.
your backup quarterback is just there in case you have to play like one game to get through it.
Right.
It's not designed to be a long-term thing. And if there has to be one, you're in a lot of trouble. So I'm not too worried about Josh Dobbs not being good. Because we're screwed if that happens anyway. No matter who the backup was.
Yeah, it'll also be interesting to see like how much they rotate like Henderson into play at running back, and
I'm guessing he gets about 8 snaps. Plus probably 4 kickoff attempts.
The kicking's another thing that will be interesting to witness.
Yeah, the Patriots, they've kind of been doing this fake block thing in special teams that has worked pretty well. So
no, I was referring to our kicker.
Oh yeah, Borgalis. I've learned to be more patient because they cut Chad Ryland and turns out he's a good kicker. So whoops, that was a mistake. So just give the kicker time. Shaky, whatever.
It's the same thing with the line. Like there's all rookies up front. It's
yeah,
at least on the left side.
If Jared Wilson and Campbell mess up a stunt, it is what it is.
It's gonna happen. They're not gonna be perfect on day one.
No, and
no
you
one
shouldn't
is.
expect that.
No,
but if we can get average line play from those two, that's good.
Anything above like terrible is better than last year.
So,
literally,
I kind of expect a pretty high scoring game.
I don't know.
I think we can.
I'm gonna say like 21-17 or something. Yeah, I have no idea.
27-24. But I think the Patriots will win, but it's not. I'm not like confident in that prediction.
I have no idea how many points they'll wind up scoring. I really don't. But hey, if it's more than 20, that's good.
Another cornerback just rolled out.
Who? When did this happen?
Oh yeah, there was that guy they just signed, right? Charles Woods. Yeah, he had a concussion.
Oh, they just signed somebody.
Yeah, Charles Woods. He has a concussion. That's whatever.
Whatever.
I didn't even remember him. He's like the 5th cornerback on the team.
So they brought some guy up from the practice squad. Whatever.
No, they claimed him off of the Rams from waivers.
Oh, whatever.
The big guy missing is Christian Gonzalez, and that sucks because you could have put him on Myers and basically taken away their only really I think good
Do
receiver.
you know who the other ones are?
They don't have
I was
good
gonna say
receivers.
I don't know any of them. Do you?
They do not have good
I don't know their names. I know Jacoby and I know Brock Bowers. That's about it that I can name on that team. And then they've got a good D line.
receivers. They have Thornton Jr., Trey Tucker, Jack Beck.
A bunch of nobodies.
Yeah, they have basically bad receivers.
Yeah, a bunch of nobodies.
Jacoby Myers is good though.
But these other guys,
I mean, they're role guys. I mean, it's whatever.
yeah,
They basically have kind of what we had for a while. A bunch of threes playing ones and
one
twos, and
true.
that sucks. But Jacoby's like a real number two. He's a good receiver, and Brock's obviously a real number one. But I mean, he's a tight end, so
Right. Well, it should be an interesting start to the
yeah,
season.
we'll cover the recap. Horizon,
And Blizz.
thanks for watching. We'll see you after the game.